Yeah. It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, just follow me. I'll get you there. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I...
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder up against the Chicago Bulls. And now, time to get you out to your play-by-play man, Kevin Harlan.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sport. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. For Oklahoma City, backcourt is Westbrook and Cephalosha. And in the paint, holding down the pivot, physical and bruising big man at 6'10", Big Perk, Kendrick Perkins. And it's Durant, and it's Ibaka in at the 4 spot. And looking at the Bulls, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. And down low, the two-time NCAA champion at Florida, the 6'11" tornado of energy and effort. It's the big man, Joakim Noah. Then it's Dang, and it's Boozer in at the power forward.
You know, last year, guys, I think it was in mid-February, Rose said that he wouldn't mind taking the whole year off. Usually you never hear stuff like that come out of a star's mouth, but his reasoning sounded sound. You have to listen to your body and take it from there. And everybody's a little different in how they respond, not only to an injury, but how they get ready to return and come back to the court.
Well, you go back to Rose and his recovery from that tough ACL tear. There was a fair amount of pressure on him to return to the playoffs, especially with other Bulls players themselves battling through injury.
In fact, I was vocal about it, Kevin. I said that I thought he should come back, that he owed it to his teammates, but you know, in the end, he had to feel right. He had to feel confident, and if that was not the case, then he made the right decision in holding off to play this year.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Here's Rose. Back to Noah. Just 5 on the clock. Dang attacking. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They get it back. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
Well, the big thing with Noah, Kevin, is that he's a hustle player. He gets on the glass. He's a tremendous offensive rebounder, and his long arms allow him to block shots defensively, get out and cover pick and roll with those quick feet. So this is a player who does a lot of things well.
And that dedication also manifests itself on the court, Steve. I mean, Joe has said himself, hey, I don't have the most talent. So he's really embraced, I'm going to work harder mentality.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Kevin Durant.
You know, with the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in Kevin Durant's first season, they started out going 3-29. And I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys.
Now here's Lamb after the miss by Lou Aldell. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Rose attacking, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Boozer. Here's Perkins. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Well, there is a culture of hard work, as Clark is talking about, and the perseverance for this Oklahoma City Thunder organization. Their star players, Steve, get a lot of credit, but it's the whole organization, don't you think?
No question. It's the culture that was set. Scott Brooks has continued to kind of establish that atmosphere in the locker room. And they have players who just want to work and want to get better. And when you have a large group of people all with that same approach, you're going to be very successful.
But they'll get another chance. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets it to go. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And Lamb kicks to Ibaka. Three-pointer. Shot is no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block, and it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
Thanks again, Doris.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Now here's Westbrook. He passes to Perkins from beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Rose kicks to Buck. Back to Rose. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Dang. Releases. That's good on the jump shot. Tang's got his first 2 points.
You know, one thing with Scott Brooks, guys, he's very consistent with his message. You listen in on those timeouts. It's all about getting stops. Defense, 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 and letting their offense come from that.
Lamb, good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And the Thunder making a switch here. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. And Clark, you mentioned Brooks' single-mindedness stayed pretty constant with his rotations, too.
And there's no doubt players appreciate knowing their role, but, you know, a lot of critics have been surprised at how Brooks has stuck to his lineups. Some lineups that didn't seem to be all that effective. You know, his usual starting lineup with Cephalosha and Perkins on the floor hasn't been their best in terms of plus-minus, but Brooks very loyal to his starting group.
Here is Perkins following the score by Derrick Rose. Durant attacking and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Luol Deng.
Kevin Durant is one of the most laid-back and easy-going guys you'll meet in the NBA, but don't be fooled. He's as fiery a competitor on the court as anyone else in the league. He's a superstar because he has the talent, but also the drive.
And I think when you talk about the drive of Kevin Durant, Clark, it all comes from his love of the game.
I love watching Kevin Durant play. He is such a special talent, and you can see the inherent joy that he has in playing the game. I mean, it's palpable. It's obvious. He's a big-time gym rat, and he just loves to work on the game and continue to refine his skills. He's a joy to watch.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Kirk Hinrich. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Lamb passes to Perkins. Working on Gibson. 4 on the clock. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
.27 seconds left to play here in the first. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. On defense, Oklahoma City trailing by 2.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Westbrook. That will count. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about